Rikai understanding more than reading. Kaito's problem had a name in the Japanese tradition of learning. He was consuming without achieving Rikai. Rikai means understanding, but not in the ordinary sense of having read something and retained it. In the Japanese tradition of deep study, Rikai means to grasp something so thoroughly that it has become part of you. That you could reconstruct it from nothing. That you could explain it to someone who knows nothing about the subject. That you can see it from multiple angles and understand where it connects to other things and where it does not. This is fundamentally different from reading. Most people who attempt to educate themselves do so by consuming as much as possible. Books, articles, videos, podcasts. The volume is impressive, the understanding is shallow, because the act of passing information through your eyes or ears is not the same as learning it. It never was. Think about how many books you have read in the last 2 years that you could not summarize clearly today. Not the title, the actual argument, the specific ideas that made it worth reading. For most people, the honest answer is almost none of them. This is not a memory problem. It is a method problem. The material was consumed rather than understood. It passed through without leaving a real mark. And the reason is simple. Understanding requires friction. It requires the mind to work on material rather than simply receive it. The shift from reading to Rikai requires one thing above everything else: slowness. Instead of finishing a chapter, you spend an afternoon on 3 pages. You break the ideas into smaller and smaller pieces until each one is fully clear. You close the book after a passage and try to reconstruct what you just read from memory, not word for word, the structure of it, the actual idea, what the author was trying to say and why they thought it was worth saying. Then you test yourself with the simplest possible question: can I explain this to someone who knows nothing about this subject? Not using the technical language of the text, in plain words, without the scaffolding of the original phrasing. If you cannot, you do not yet understand it. You only recognize it. And recognition is not understanding. Kaito discovered this the night he sat with one character. He had been recognizing characters for 2 years. That night, he understood one. The difference was everything. The dangerously self-educated person reads less than most people around them and understands far more, because every piece of material has been genuinely absorbed rather than merely passed through.